throughout the day, measuring my small town blues. I've got them small town blues. There's an old man.
All right, welcome back to another live event. Happy Monday. Hopefully it's a happy one for you. How's things going? Tonight we'll do some window shopping at the Amazon.com website. Let me adjust the microphone here. I think that's a little bit better. There we go. All right, looking good, looking good. All right, let's try it again. How's everybody doing? We'll get started here in a few minutes. So tonight we'll do some window shopping at Amazon. I'm sure only a few of you shop at Amazon, right? Chip Catalano is in the house. Hello, Chip. How are you this evening? If it is evening for you, it's evening for me. It's 10:11 here, Eastern Time, the USA. How's my mic? Can you hear me okay, Chip? Let's go ahead and switch scenes here. There we go. Double check. Microphone looks good. Music playing. Hope it's not too loud. So tonight we'll just do some, we'll take a look at Amazon. Never have you deal on eBay? Yeah, I've occasionally shopped. Actually, Chip, the test machines I use for Linux, the ThinkPads, I use eBay to buy the buy the used or buy the refurbished ThinkPads. I've done pretty good. Leo, how are you? Good evening. Hope everyone is well. Had a good evening. Went swimming. Oh, you're in PA, Chip. Okay. Chip, are you near Pittsburgh, if I may ask? I'm about 30 minutes west of Pittsburgh. Sometimes I'll shop at the Robinson Mall. Sometimes I go up to Settlers Ridge, Barnes & Noble bookstore. I actually like physical books, believe it or not. Yeah. Anyway, tonight we'll take a look at some Amazon bestsellers. Just do some window shopping and see what's going on. I don't think I've done a live event looking at Amazon bestsellers. I look at those occasionally just to get an idea of what's hot, to see if there's anything I would like to buy. I haven't bought anything in a while. My next purchase will probably be a faster computer. Other than that, we'll take a look at some bestsellers. And Chip, you live near Greenville, but now live near Happy Valley. Chip, I'm not sure where that's at, but Happy Valley is a great name. That's awesome. Yeah. State College. Okay. All right. Is the music too loud? Is it okay? Should I turn it down? It's music from my one of my podcast partners, Stephanie Forian, and also she's an independent singer-songwriter from the Boston area. If you guys like the music, check her. I'll spell it here for you. And that's my friend Stephanie. She writes all of her own music. She plays a guitar. She's wonderful. So check it out. Check her out and tell her I sent you. She had a hit song last year on the top 100 charts, and the song you're hearing now made it to the top 100. So good for her. Sounds good. Okay, cool. Thank you. Let's go ahead and since everything looks good, go ahead and pop out the chat. Yeah, this week in Ohio it's supposed to be mostly sunny and warm, so I'm looking forward to this week. Alright, got my desktop monitor looking the way it should. I think this will work. Alright, let's take a look at some Amazon bestsellers. And if you shop on Amazon, below in the show notes I posted some recommended products that I use here on the channel that I've bought in the past. I've tested, I like, and I can certainly recommend it. And if you happen to be shopping on the channel or on Amazon, why not use one of the links and go from there? It won't cost you anything, and it'll help support the channel. A little commission off Amazon's sales. So, Cards Against Humanity. I've never played that. This is just going to be a random look at bestsellers. No particular categories for this evening. Maybe in the next one we'll do some specific categories and see if anything is worthwhile to buy. So we have Sit and Float Inflatable Lounge. What is it with these fidget spinners? These seem to be popular. Don't have one. I don't plan on buying one. Do you guys have a fidget spinner? I'm not sure what's up with that. That game is hilarious. That's what I've heard. Yeah. Yes, Chip. I am using Linux Mint for this evening. I switch back and forth between Windows 10 and Linux Mint Mate. You know, I'm an equal opportunity promoter and an equal opportunity basher. But I do it nicely, so. Electronics, the Fire Stick is on top, no surprise. The Echo Dot, I thought about buying one of those. Looks like that is on the top of the list, black and white. I've seen one for as low, refurbished ones for as little as $38. Not bad. Not bad at all for a device that really does a lot when you think about it. I know there's Google Home that's supposed to compete, but that's still fairly new. Well, in camera and photo, Instamax film is popular. Interesting. You have an Echo Dot. Cool. How's it working out for you, Leo? Comes in handy? Now let's see. Video games bestsellers. The 12-month gold membership. Splatoon 2, never heard of it. And another gift card is in the bestseller. Books, A Wrinkle in Time. I remember reading this as a kid. Science fiction, I believe, and I believe it's going to be a movie. Well, that's cool. Wonder, the bestseller books, never heard of it. Turtles All the Way Down, never heard of that either. Clothing. Well, I don't buy clothes online, so the heck with that. Alright, now that we looked at various categories, let's take a look at... I'm curious, what's popular in automotive? Let's go that way. Magnetic mount whiz gear. Don't know what that is. Easy shade car windshield sunshade. I can see that. We got some new releases. Amazon Basics microfiber cleaning cloth. I use that. Some of those, sure, they come in handy. Another car sunshade, sure. Portapack deodorizer for your car. Do you fart a lot in your car? Use Portapack deodorizer. I don't know. Master lock. Okay. Handy mat with strap. A digital multimeter. I use this sometimes to test batteries. Yeah. It's great use for cooking timers. Oh, the Echo Dot for cooking timers. Interesting. Play music through my stereo, listen to latest news, and use it to play ambient sounds to put me to sleep. Also, the occasional how-to spell. Yeah, Leo, I never thought about it to use for a cooking timer. Well, that is interesting. So Leo, I'm assuming with the Echo Dot, you just say play ambient sounds and it just plays through the Wi-Fi? And use it to call other friends Echo. Cool. Yeah, Chip. Porta-Pack. Yeah. Yep. Either use it when you have a little bit too much Taco Bell, or if you have kids and they pooped in the car. Porta-Potty. I mean, yeah, Porta-Potty. Way to go, Toss. Porta-Pack, not Porta-Potty. Anyway. Fram, fresh air cabin air filter. Which reminds me, I need to check my cabin air filter. Yeah. Let me, let's see here. Do what I want to do. Come on, you gonna work? I'll just turn down the speakers here on my side. It's getting in the way. Okay. Let's see. Allen Sports Tension Bar, Bicycle Crossbar Adapter, Taste Pure Water Filter, Microfiber Wax Applicator, another Taste Pure Headlight Lens Restoration System. I wonder if those work. Maxhall 12-volt LED Trailer Kit, Light Kit. Alright, Microfiber Wand, whatever they call it, washcloth or wash wand. Mother's California Gold Clay Bar System. I've seen that in use. That seems interesting. So yeah, Leo, say play thunderstorm or rain or a cracking campfire that are literally hundreds of ambient. That's pretty cool, actually. So that little thing for 40-50 bucks certainly does a lot, huh? That's awesome. And it's all through Wi-Fi, I'm assuming, right? 12-volt 7-amp rechargeable battery, Cobra wireless car code reader scanner. Interesting. Let's see what's on the next page. Nothing really here caught my eye that I would want to buy. Let's see. More microfiber cloths. You can never have enough cloths, I suppose. Motorcycle riding glasses. Some kind of cart canoe. Mother's wheel and wheel, well, long-handed brush. Okay, scissors jack socket. Okay, now we're going to the boring stuff. Let's move along. Let's see. Let's take a look at CDs and vinyl. Okay. Control lighting and thermostat. Cool, Leo, yeah. Definitely comes in handy. Well, let's see. Jay-Z is on the top seller list. It looks like we have a soundtrack from Moana. Hamilton, Willie Nelson. I remember Willie. On the Road Again. The soundtrack to Baby Driver. Have not seen that. Evolve. Trolls, another original motion picture sound. Garth Brooks is back. I've got friends in low places on YouTube. Chris Stapleton, Prince, Purple Rain Deluxe. Guardians of the Galaxy looks like a cassette tape. Hey Toss, if you get bored from seeing nothing, search for Dell E6400. Okay, I'll take a look at that in a moment. Yeah, I haven't looked at the bestseller list for a while, more out of curiosity. So, Bad Wolf is in the house. What's up? All right, so you want me to take a look at Dell E6400. Well, let's see. We have battery replacement, Windows Professional, $91. 2 gigs of RAM. These are low-end machines, huh? I suppose for $100, if you wanted a spare machine, you can certainly install. Yeah, you can certainly install Linux in these things, and it'd be perfectly fine. But yeah, I bought my refurbished. I think I bought all of my refurbished ThinkPads on eBay. Maybe one on Amazon. I don't remember. But I usually try to search for refurbished computers. You know, you should call your streams. Bad Wolf is heading to bed. Time to stream. Okay. Well, depending what that is, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, for something, you know, fairly low end and fast enough to run Windows, whatever version they have on here. You know, and certainly to install Linux. Sure, why not? Why not? Okay, where were we? Let's take a look at something I normally would not look at. Yeah, let's try video games. Yeah, Splatoon and more gift cards. Whoopie-doo. Destiny 2 is coming out September 6th. Didn't care for Destiny. That's what you're running now, Chip. A 4 gig of RAM, 2.6 dual core. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. At 3:30 comes in fast, and you're no spring chicken. All right, Bad Wolf. No big. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I mean, I do these things at different times. You know, here I'm in Eastern time. You know, I got obviously friends, viewers around the world, so I suppose no stream can please 100% of the viewers, but thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I do these at various times. I did do one a few Sundays ago on surviving YouTube. That was at 2 p.m., a more reasonable hour. But I try to mix these up. But Brian Lunduk does his at 1 a.m. in the morning. Eastern time. So if you thought I was doing these late, no comparison to Brian. Chip, you have Manjaro KDE. I tried Manjaro last year. It did not work for me. I fought the bugs, and the bugs won. Let's see here. Let's go back to any department. Shall we take a look at beauty and personal care? Let's see here. Let's take a look at cell phones and accessories. Interesting. The #1 bestseller is a certified lightning charger cable. Screen protectors. Really? A 32 gig micro SD card is a bestseller. More screen protectors. Waterproof case, more cables. Oh, that's boring. Let's try moving on to something else. Oh, you're in California. Okay. Used to live in the Bronx, Bad Wolf. Okay, I was born in Brooklyn. California's beautiful. Just the traffic, oh my God. Last time I was there, Bad Wolf, I stopped. We flew out to San Fran, stayed in Fisherman's Wharf, and Monterey. We drove down to Monterey. It was absolutely stunning, Bad Wolf. I mean, the ocean there. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Yeah. Looking for some new red lipstick. Yeah, yes. How do I talk like a lady? Yes, the blue lipstick just wasn't for me. No. I prefer red lipstick, red cars, Rat apples, yes. Anyway. Manjaro is the best distro for you, but it's not. I gave up on it and went back to Arch Labs. Okay. The best distro is the one that works for you. Of course. Let's see here. Let's take a look at movies and TV. Kong Skull Island. No, thank you. I might take a look at The Fate of the Furious. I guess this is outrageous. By the way, last night I watched The Wolf of Wall Street. Man, you guys want to see a completely adult, outrageous movie. Woo! The Wolf of Wall Street. You love Monterey? Yes. Yosemite's nice to you. Monterey was absolutely stunning. What do we have here? Wonder Woman, Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast, Fate of the Furious, The Shack, Game of Thrones. I've never seen an episode of Game of Thrones, to be quite honest. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, that was okay. Alien Covenant, that's going to be released next month. That was disappointing. It has its moments, but yeah, Ridley Scott needs to step down and let Neil Blomkamp do the next one and bring back Sigourney Weaver. Yeah, she says she wants to do another one. 50 Shades Darker. Maybe they should call it 50 Shades Dumber. Didn't see the first one. John Wick 2 I heard was pretty good. The Lego Batman movie. Goody. Game of Thrones, Boss Baby, Ghost in the Shell. I heard that was kind of a disappointment. Scarlett Johansson, Suicide Squad, Despicable Me, Split. I heard that was good. A dog's purpose is to poop on the carpet. Shin Godzilla, really? Oh man, alright, fine, I'll take a look at Shin Godzilla. 50 Shades of Abuse, yes. Oh, #1 bestseller, Shin Godzilla. Godzilla. A rebirth for both Godzilla and Hideki Anno. A reboot that is unquestionably Godzilla. I guess you can never have enough Godzilla movies. John Wick kill count is higher. That's what I heard. Yeah. Dog purpose is sad. Oh. Reviews for Shin Godzilla, whatever that means. I don't know. Kong wasn't bad. Okay. I heard from what I saw the previews, the CGI was pretty good, from what I understand. And I heard that the CGI is also good in the latest Planet of the Apes movie, from what I understand. So yeah. Let's see here. Let's go to any department. Both John Wick's movies are good. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I saw last month they had on TV the first Jack Reacher movie. That was actually filmed in Pittsburgh. That wasn't too bad, actually. I kind of enjoyed that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so Jack Reacher 2 is pretty good too. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Let's go to electronics. Okay, of course we have the Echo Dot, Fire HD, more Amazon TV, more Fire HD. You're an ape head all the way, Bad Wolf. Okay. I saw the first reboot. It was okay. Didn't see the second one, and yeah, it just wasn't enough there. I mean, it was good, but I saw the first one. What was it? Rise or not Rise? Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I think it was called. It wasn't bad. I really was expecting a dud. They tried to reboot back in 2002 with Mark Wahlberg, and that was just silly, stupid. But the new one's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the first Jack Reacher. It's very good. Roku Express, Amazon Fire. And some more movies at the bottom there. So that looks like the Echo Dot is the king of electronic sales for now. It seems that way anyway. Let's see here. Let's go back to any department. Since we were talking about computers, let's go to computers and accessories. Of course, it's Amazon. The Fire Tablet is a top seller. A whole slew of them. The series, I'll tell you, the very first, the Planet of the Apes, I think it was Charlton Heston. That was good. You know, considering it was way back in the 60s, the special effects and the makeup wasn't bad. And of course, the ending is iconic. One of the best endings in movie history. Very well done. Google Wi-Fi system router replacement. A USB hub is a bestseller. Exciting. Netgear Nighthawk router. I recommend, if you guys are in the market for a router, I've had the best luck with Linksys. I think I post one of the links below in the Amazon store and the Tostoday link. So check it out. If you're in the market for a router, shop on the link I have and help out the channel. Acer Aspire. HP I've had in the past. Very good. TP-Link I know nothing about. Of course, more Amazon Fire. Interesting. We have a personal fan in the computer department. Is your computer running hot? Are you cooking eggs on top of your desktop? Maybe it's running too hot. Use a nice little fan. You bought a Remix Mini. It'll be here tomorrow. Oh, but Remix OS was discontinued. So now what, Bad Wolf? What are you going to do? And another USB hub, TP-Link. Netgear, more Fire HDs, TP-Link. The heck, I'm surprised I don't see Linksys on here. Monitor. Alright, now let me go back and let me type in Linksys. I'm surprised I didn't see any on there. Here we go. Linksys routers. What the heck are these? Wi-Fi. Interesting. TriStream. Yeah, these usually have pretty good ratings. Linksys. Whoa, what the? Nope, I need more antennas, please. Let's take a look at that one. Holy crap, look at this. Maybe you'll take your mallet to the Remix. I'm sorry to hear that, man. No updates, $70 out the window. Well, I don't know. Can you install something else? Man, look at this Linksys router. You should be able to pick up the rover on Mars. Wow. How many freaking antennas are on this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sorry, we need to make it a nice rounded 10 antennas. That is outrageous. Huh. This is on sale for $329. Tri-band wireless. There's one thing you know for sure you can't find on Amazon. I'm going to guess you cannot find calamari. I don't know, Chip. Tell me. Homemade cinnamon rolls with vanilla bean ice. Oh, man. Delicioso. Delicioso. Anyway, check out Linksys routers. Maybe not this one. This looks like it's a mean beast. 8 antennas. Wow. Alright, let's go back. Look up the Remix Mini. Okay, sure, why not? Give me a second. Let me go back. Remix Mini. Let's see. Giant Remix Mini 2 gig, 16 gigabyte. True Android desktop. Well, if Remix is being dropped, can't you install Android? Your wife loves you sometimes. Only sometimes? Hey, should be all the time, right, Chip? Homemade cinnamon rolls, man. I gotta tell you, yeah, I love you too, man. Send some this way, man. You're not too far from me, you know, just across the river. I like the Italiano gelato. It's pretty good. They usually have it here. Every Thursday night they have the outdoor concerts down by the river. There's like a little stand with some gelato. I am awesome. 74, 78. Hi Toss, you have no idea how happy I am to have made it on one of your streams without missing them lately. I'm sorry I am awesome, but you know what? I figure I was talking about this before. I mentioned this to, I forget, Chip or Bad Wolf. I figure if I do these at random times, I'll catch everybody sooner or later. Welcome, man. Yeah, tonight we're just, well, I'm playing some music in the background with my friend Stephanie Foran. She's also a YouTuber, writes her own music. And we're just doing window shopping on Amazon, something I've never done before. No particular categories. Below in the show notes, I've posted about a half a dozen Amazon affiliate links of stuff that I use. So if you shop on Amazon, use one of the links and maybe help support the channel. Anyway, Remix is no longer being supported, but Android PC should not be a problem. So you want me to look up Jaffa cakes? Give me a moment here. I'll look up Jaffa. Wasn't that in Star Wars like Jaffa the Hutt? Oh, that's Jabba the Hutt? I can't remember. Jaffa cakes. Okay, man. Let's see here. What do these taste like? I don't have a clue. Are these like little like snack thingies? I've never heard of these. Are they cookies, little cake things, like Little Debbie's or something like that, I'm assuming? Lots of choices. I've heard of Cadbury. Triple pack, McVitie's, and original English McVitie's, imported from the Oh, they're from England. Ah, yes, from across the pond, lad. Try a Jaffa cake with your 6-pack of orange juice. Okay, let's see. I'm just checking my emails here real quick. Please don't open that email. You might get hacked on Facebook. Yeah, you gotta watch accepting unknown stuff on Facebook. Man, it's so easy to get hacked, but yeah. Anyway, Lael, yeah. Shortbread cookie. Oh, okay, alright. Let me try this one then. A shortbread cookie with orange center covered with chocolate. That sounds pretty good, man. Yeah. Welcome to the Tostoday shopping channel. On tonight's show, we have Jaffa. That looks good, actually, yeah. All right, Bad Wolf, thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good night. Take care. I try to snack on, I try to snack mainly on fruit. You know, it's better for you than, you know, sugary stuff. Tonight I went out and bought a bag of cherries. You know, as far as sweet stuff, the occasional cinnamon roll, donut. Yeah. I love kettle chips. Barbecued kettle chips. I know they're not good for you, a lot of salt, but I like that. Sometimes at night, this may be too much information, I'll grab one or two fiber bars, and I feel better in the morning, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But yeah, those Jaffa cakes look pretty good. Since we're on the subject of food, let me just type in cinnamon. Cinnamon powder. Okay, that would make Simply Organic. Cinnamon pills. Capsules. Didn't know that. I was actually looking for cinnamon rolls. Of course, Cinnabon. Die. Quest bar. Holy crap, $22.55 for one bar? It can't be one bar. How many bars do you get? Let's take a look. You know, I just had a thought. Somebody tuning in expecting Windows or Linux are saying, what the bleep? Toss has lost his mind. Well, look, you have to eat while you're playing around with your Linux machine, don't you? Hey. 24 flavors, bars, quest, anyway. Not gonna be on Amazon, yeah. Yep. Okay, let's get out of this. Let's, what did I want to look at tonight before I forget? Desktops in general, yeah. Since most YouTubers use desktops to create their stuff, let's see. Actually, I want to look at refurbished. Come to think of it, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let's see here. A bestseller is the HP 8300 Elite Core i5, 3.2 gigahertz. Yeah, cinema bonds are good, Chip. Absolutely. You know what? I don't need this conky. Come to think of it, just something I installed in Linux. Let's see here. Let's do that. That's a little better. Little better. Alright. Full screen it here. Let's see what we got. Elite small form. i5. 3.2 gigahertz. Hey, this isn't bad. Yeah. $211. Windows 10 Pro 64-bit. 8 gig of RAM, I'd say that's pretty decent, guys. What do you think? HP Elite, 3 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM, $250 for $100. If you don't need a lot of storage, $100 for a desktop, certified refurbished, yeah. Another good one is the Flake Bar, and on the non-chocolate one is Scotch Eggs, which are not on Amazon. Oh, okay. All right. Where are we here? So this is Amazon's choice, HP Elite. $100 for a desktop for a refurbished certified desktop computer. Only 4 gigs of RAM, but just to browse the web, you can't go wrong, man. Now let's see, Core Duo. 4 gig of RAM. What's this here? HP Elite with monitor. $132. Not bad at all. And we have another one, HP i5, 8 gig, 1 terabyte. Flake bars are made by Cadbury. Okay, thanks. Did not know that. Business flagship premium desktop. AMD A6, 2.4. That sounds a little slow though. Yeah. Let's see if anything. Here we go. Lenovo ThinkCentre. One of my favorites is Lenovo. $97. 320 gigs hard drive. Core Duo, not bad. 4 gigs of RAM. Let's see here. HP Pavilion. 3.8 gigahertz. 16 gigabytes of RAM. 1 terabyte for $379. That's not bad either. Let's see what else we have here. Dell Optiplex. All in one. A lot of HPs and Dells I see. Never had a Dell. I've had good luck with HP. I've had 2 HPs in the past. I mean, that 1 HP laptop lasted me 10 years. Yeah. Lasted me 10 years. Until I dropped it. Another one of my favorite again is Lenovo. $226. This is 2 terabyte hard drive. i5, 3.46 gigahertz. Once again, yeah, you can't go wrong with the Lenovo's. I got one 6 years old as my backup. It still works. And let's see here. Anything else catches my eye? HP Pavilion, Intel Quad Core, 2.2 gigahertz. That's a little slow for rendering though. Another Dell, another Dell. CUK HP Pavilion, whatever that means. 12 gigs of RAM. Okay. So yeah, check out refurbished computers. I got one. This Gateway. Does Gateway even sell computers on Amazon? Speaking of which, let's take a quick look for Gateway. Welcome, Marciano Garcia. You're new here. Everybody, please say hello to Marciano. Welcome to the live stream, Marciano. This is the Total OS Today channel, or Tostoday. My name is Carmine. I've had this channel over 7 years. This is usually, not all the time, this is usually like a newbie's channel for technology, for people wanting to try Linux, but I do many things, Marciano. I talk about, well, I do podcasts, I do live streams, different topics. I give advice, a few rants here and there, Marciano, but this is primarily a family-oriented channel. And Marciano, welcome. Glad to have you here. What made you stop by, if I may ask? Tonight I'm just doing, I guess you can call it window shopping on Amazon. Sometimes I use affiliate links. I post them in the show notes below. And if you're doing any shopping on Amazon, use one of the links. You don't have to buy what I recommend. You can just use those links and shop from there, and then I get a little bit of a commission. Very small. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps out the channel. It's one way to diversify the income for YouTubers instead of the the drop in AdSense revenue to fund the channel. But yeah, everybody, don't be shy. Say hello to Marciano. Come on, this is a newbie-friendly channel, guys. Come on, say hello. Okay, let's. Oh yeah, Gateway. Since my that's what I use now to stream this. I bought the Gateway. I bought is an What is it? Let me turn this other light on. Yeah, it's a Gateway AMD A6, fairly low end, quad core, 6 gigs of RAM, but it was like $200 and some. I just couldn't say no. Could not say no. It's great for gaming. Believe it or not, even with this low end machine, and Windows 10 gaming mode really does work for a fairly low end machine. Very impressed with Windows 10 gaming. Marciano, may I ask, do you use Windows or Linux or both? You're PC tech, but learning about Linux. Cool, cool. Yeah, if you're starting off with Linux, give me a sec. I'm just looking at Gateway here. I recommend you try out Linux Mint. The Mate or Mate edition is great to get started. Once you become a little bit more advanced, you can try Debian or Arch if you want to. But yeah, Linux Mint, Ubuntu Mate, Mate, as it's pronounced, Zorin, Linux Lite. Pretty good if you're starting off learning about Linux. I've liked Linux Mint, boy, going on probably 8 years now, nine years. They've done a great job. And this Mint menu, Marciano, is awesome. So check it out. That's what I wanted to look for, a Gateway desktop. Yeah, my machine looks like this one here. Looks like they got a few here. Click this real quick. In fact, it looks exactly like this. Let's see, 2.0 gigahertz, 4 gig of RAM, $700? I don't think so. Not for that one. That's not a good deal. If I tried the Linux user space on Windows, no, I have not, Raven. I have not. No, I have not tried that. These Gateway PCs are not a good. Well, I guess this one's okay, but not a good deal at all. $1.48 gigahertz PC, $356. Nope. Linux Mint is best in my eyes. Mate XFC, I think, for newbie. Yes, Chip. I recommend all the Linux Mints except for the. I'm going to turn this light off. It's really bright against the white wall. Yeah, except for Debian Edition, Chip. I like all the Mints. But for newbies, yeah, I would say Mate and XFCE. Marciano, you are working with Cinnamon since Saturday. Cool. Yeah, Cinnamon's a little bit slow for me. I actually took a look at Cinnamon. It looks fine. Hey, use what works. But I had to make a decision, and what was most comfortable for me. I mean, I can use all the mints, even the Debians, but there's something about the Mint menu. I just think it's so cool. I guess maybe because it reminds me sort of Windows. Blasphemy. But no, it's it's fine. It's fine. Let's see, 195, 1.48 gigahertz. 195, that's not bad, I suppose. $500 for a Core Duo Quad Gateway. No, that's not a good deal. Yeah, I guess when I bought my Gateway, I got a pretty good deal for $200 and some. A quad core machine with 6 gigs of RAM. These prices here for gateways are not all that great, to be quite honest. So yeah. All right, let's take a look at ThinkPads, another one of my favorites. Probably wrap this up here shortly. It's 11 o'clock. Let's see, business laptop, Core i5, 569. Here we go. Yep, refurbished Lenovo ThinkPad, $239. How the ThinkPad changed the world. It did? I thought the iPhone changed the world. Now, that might be an interesting read. I didn't think that. I mean, ThinkPads are awesome, but I don't know if they changed the world. Come on. ThinkPad Yoga touchscreen for $338. Not bad. There's an old one. ThinkPad R400, $122. Nice colorful sleeve. And what's that? Oh, another sleeve. Okay, all right. Another Windows 7. For those of you who don't like Windows 10, hey, there you go. A Windows 7 ThinkPad. 128GB SSD. 4 gigs of memory. I guess that's okay for the price, $250. Okay. Well, guys, I'm just about done here. What else do you want me to take a look at real quick before I wrap this up? Yeah, the Mate and XFCE is oh, did support end for Windows 7? Okay. All right. I don't know. Can you still do a free upgrade to Windows 10? I thought I saw something. You can still get a free upgrade to Windows 10. There's something on the Microsoft website. I forget what it was. Windows 7 end. Well, I guess it would. Windows 7 came out in 09, huh? Okay. All right. Man, time flies. Thanks, Chip. Thanks for the heads up. I forgot. I really liked Windows 7. Windows 8, they kind of blew it. 8.1 was a little better, but I think they got it right with Windows 10. Anyway. But yeah, that's all I have for tonight. If you guys want me to take a look at something else, I'll stick around a few more minutes and then I'll wrap it up. Let's click today's deals real quick. Marciano, no more Windows for you. Okay, fine. Be that way. I dual boot Marciano. Yeah, I have different Windows 10 machines and different versions of Linux, but hey, use what works. You can buy Windows 10 legit copies of Kinguin for $30. Okay. Marciano, you have 4 PCs at home. You do, huh? Show off. Well, I have 1, 2 desktops. I have 1, 2, 3 tablets. I have a Toshiba Thrive. Does Toshiba even make a Thrive anymore? Toshiba Thrive, and I bought it because it has full-size HDMI out. It's awesome. A Samsung and an iPad. Gecko the Lizard, what's up, man? Anyone can do the upgrade. Very good. Gecko, is there a special website for that? To do the upgrade? At least for the basic home version? I thought there was a special link. Not normally advertised. I could be wrong. But so yeah, I got 2 desktops, 3 tablets. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 laptops, counting the one that's broken, sort of. Yeah, I got lots of, lots of computers. You did a friend's PC 6 months ago and one of mine a few months ago. Okay, cool. Let's see. Bluetooth speaker. These are today's deals. Let's take a quick look here. Really exciting stuff. 14-day quick cleanse to support detox. Okay. Aromatherapy. Elmer's all-purpose glue. I remember Elmer. Rechargeable bike light. Popular Science magazine. You know what, guys? Come to think of it, the first time I tried Linux was Ubuntu, and I think it was an article back in '06 in Popular Science magazine. I think. And that was my first test in Windows. Okay, so yes, get the tool or make a boot. The upgrade tool, I guess, Gecko. Make a bootable Windows 10 thumb drive. All you need is the serial key from Windows 7. Okay, cool. Cool. Excellent. There you go. Hey, it's free. What do you want? Anyway, today's best deal is just random stuff. Let's just do one last thing here, a random check for Windows 10, since we're talking to Windows 10. Just out of curiosity. Windows 10, see what we got. And then I'll wrap this up. Microsoft has the Win key registered in their service, so it's free to upgrade. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, well, Windows 10 support could end early in some Intel systems. Really? Interesting. Why would you want to do that? Windows 10 update block. Support for some computers. Alright, let me see why they would block this. Where was that? Let's try that one. Windows 10 update blocks support for some computers. Are you affected? So we go into reader mode, make it easier. Okay. Alright, some Windows 10 devices are no longer able to upgrade to the latest version of the operating system. Some Windows 10 machines that received a free upgrade to Windows 10 less than 2 years ago have now been officially been blocked from future updates. Am I reading this right? Less than 2 years ago have been officially been blocked to the next generation. Chip, I don't know. This is hot off the press, so let's see. According to ZDNet, a number of 2-in-1 PCs announced in 2012 and sold through 2013 and 2014 will be unable to upgrade to the next generation dubbed. So it's okay. So it's 2-in-1 PCs, 2012 through 2013, 2014 will be unable to upgrade to the next version of Windows 10, dubbed Fall Creators Update. The 2-in-1 convertible devices were eligible for the free Windows 10 upgrade in mid-2015, and were also bumped up to the anniversary in summer 2016. So I guess if you don't have any of these, Chip, you should be okay. Don't know what's going on. The reason these devices aren't able to upgrade to Windows 10 Fall update is because of a fundamental incompatibility between the hardware and the new software release. Oh, I guess that's a valid reason if you have one of these machines. And that's it. Including the HP Envy X2, Intel Clover Trail processor are not currently supported on Windows 10 update. Acer Windows 10, yeah, so this is the Intel. I'm not familiar with these processors. I guess if you're not sure, Chip, check the website, check the vendor website for your machines and see what's up. But obviously, if it's going to be incompatible, then it would make sense not to do the upgrade, update, whatever. If your machine was shipped with Windows 8 or Windows 8.1, it was not designed to support Windows 10. You could miss out on crucial security updates. Absolutely. I think I'm okay with my machines, but hey, if if they're incompatible or they were, I just would install Linux, Chip. That's what I would do. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Let's see. You want me to have a look at the Pinebook Linux? Okay, all right. We'll do that real quick. You have 6 machines, right? But are any of those part of the blockage, Chip? You might be okay. I don't know. I think I'm okay. Pinebook. Okay, all right. That's the processor for old tablets. Windows using RT version of Win 7. Okay, all right. Let's see. Pinebook. Is it one word? Let's try it. One word. Well, on Amazon, there is no Pinebook Linux. Let's do a Google search. Yeah, take a look, Chip. You might be okay. Oh, what do we have here? An affordable 64-bit ARM-based open source notebook. Boy, that's really fine print there. Let's see here. You're getting a lot for the asking price. We do not wish to discourage anyone from buying a Pinebook, as it is a good piece of hardware. But if you're looking for a device to replace your current work or school laptop, look elsewhere. I guess it's good to be honest. What are the specs? So 14-inch quad-core ARM Cortex. USB card slot, external display, HDMI port. Wow, that's pretty good. Specifications: 1.2 gigs, 2 gig of memory, 16 gigabyte flash, Wi-Fi, 2 USB ports, mini HDMI out. Guys, I don't know. What do you think? $100 for a new notebook. with storage expansion and mini HDMI port. I guess just to browse the web, I think these are perfectly fine. Didn't know about this one. Yeah, thanks, Gecko. Yeah, a cheap Chromebook. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Nothing wrong with that, Leo. Yeah, $100 for a new machine. I mean, come on. What do you want? What's the operating system? That's the board. An 8-inch tablet turned into a laptop. Yeah, that's what I would say, Gecko. Yeah. But what's the operating system? Doesn't really say, does it? Oh, OS. Here we go. FreeRTOS. Never heard of it. The operating system might be in question if it's any good, guys. A free. Let's copy that. FreeRTOS. See if anything comes up. Let's take a look. Let's see. The market-leading de facto standard and cross-platform real-time operating system. Don't let your RTOS. Yes, I am TOS. Lock you in. Develop in partnership with the world's leading chip companies over 12 years. Android, Ubuntu, Debian. Okay. With millions of deployments. Interesting. FreeRTOS because it is professionally developed, strictly quality controlled, robust, free to use in commercial products. Has no IP infringement. Okay, what's it look like? Any screenshots? I guess I will have to search it on YouTube. I'll have to do that next time, I think. Yeah. Anyway. FreeRTOS. Okay. Well, I think, guys, I'm going to wrap this up for tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hello. It's always a pleasure. And I think for the next one, we'll see how this one goes. Spin Viking, welcome to the live stream. I'm just about ending it here in a few minutes. We were doing some window shopping on Amazon, just random categories. I've posted some Amazon affiliate links below in the show notes of this video. If you shop on Amazon, use one of the links to buy whatever I recommend or whatever you want. Help out support the channel. I think for the next one, I actually put together... Yeah, guys, have a good night. I think for the next one, I actually put together some of the Sunday Night News and Nonsense reports, the best stuff with me and Spatry. I hope he's doing okay. I still get requests and questions about Spatry. I don't know where he's at. I hope he's okay. But maybe the next one we'll do a live event and then maybe have a few laughs. So how does that sound for the next one? I think I'll do that. So yeah. And yeah, Minix. That is a sequel to what was that movie? Minions, right? Yeah, I think it's called Minions. Minix. Minions 2, the Minix. Why not? The Minix. Check my phone here real quick. Thought I heard a little ding. Nothing important. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, without any objection, I think the next live event we'll do a just for laughs, the best of the Sunday Night News and Nonsense Report. Well, some of the best Sunday Night News and Nonsense Report from 2016. I think I took a half a dozen of the show podcasts with me, Spatry, and another guest named Deckard. And I spliced some of that stuff together, and then I also added in the last one I did with Stephanie Foran. She was good sport to join me on some of the news nonsense podcasts from Germany. About 20 some minutes, not too long, so we'll share a laugh. So anyway, that's all I have for this one. Have a good night, everyone, and I will catch you on the next one.